Let me share with you something that most men never realize. You see, the most magnetic man in the room, well, he's not the one talking the loudest, and he's certainly not the one flashing status or telling stories and boasting about himself. He's the one who barely says a word, and yet, strangely enough, every woman notices him. Why? Because attraction doesn't start in conversation. It starts in presence. Yes, you heard me right. It starts with your presence. Today, I'm going to give you 6 quiet behaviors that trigger deep attraction without even trying. These are primal signals hardwired in a female's subconscious, which say that he's different, he's safe, he's grounded, and he's desired. So if you're ready to stop chasing and start pulling women in just by the way you show up, then this video is for you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Stefania Puleo from the Gentleman's Square, and I am your personal female advocate for men. And every week, it is my job to give you the insider information on what women really want versus what they say they want. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you never miss my weekly downloads. So let's break this down, shall we? Number 1, being calm in the chaotic environments. This is something most men struggle with, especially when they're triggered. Most men, well, they get thrown off in busy places or new settings or loud energy. They overtalk, they fidget, or they try to be noticed. Instead, the man who stays calm, the one who just walks in, observes, and breathes, well, this type of man feels different to a woman. She feels there's something different about him because calmness in chaos, that says one thing to a woman. This man is safe, and safety is super, super sexy to a woman. Believe me when I say this, it triggers her nervous system in ways you don't even see. Calm equals capable, and capable equals desirable. You don't need to perform. Just be still and present. That's what actually gets her attention. Number 2, moving slower than everyone else. Now, this one's very powerful and barely anyone talks about it. You see, when you move slowly, not lazy, but deliberate, it says, I'm in control, I don't chase, and I already have what I need. However, most men rush everything. They rush when they walk, they rush when they speak, and they can't even hold a woman's eye contact. No, you can't do that because it comes off nervous and jittery, and it's not sexy for a woman. However, when you slow down, it grounds you, and a grounded man is a magnetic man. She can feel it right into her body. It tells her this man is in charge of his world, and she wants to be part of his world. Number 3, making eye contact without needing anything back. Now let's get real. Most men look at a woman hoping for something, like a smile, a nod, some kind of signal. Unconsciously, you don't even realize you're doing it. But she does. She feels it. Now picture this. You see her in a room, you lock eyes, but you're not asking for anything. You're just there, present and steady. Now that hits differently to a woman. Why? Because now she's thinking, why isn't he reacting like every other man? Why do I feel this energy in my body, in my being? That's called pattern interrupt. By this, I mean it breaks the script in her brain and it makes her remember you. And that is exactly what you want, right? To be remembered. You see, confidence without neediness is intoxicating for a woman, and it will drive her wild for you. Number 4, pausing before you speak. Now, this one is so subtle, but it's a game changer. Have you ever been around someone who just talks to talk? Feels every silence because he can't handle the silence and gets all restless. Now think about a man who pauses, breathes, and thinks before he speaks. That man doesn't just talk, he projects confidence, because when you're comfortable in silence, it tells her, I'm here not to impress you. I value what I say, and when I speak like that, she doesn't just hear it, she feels it right down to her soul. And that's what makes her lean in. It's not your words, and it's definitely not just what you say. It's your energy. It's your whole being. Number 5, keeping a calm, unpredictable face. Now, women watch your face more than you think, gentlemen, even when you're not talking. They're reading every one of your micro expressions. And by this I mean every little facial expression you give. Yes, every. She's actually reading your energy. That's what she's doing. And most men, well, they give everything away. How? Through nervous smiles, quick reactions, or over-explaining. But the man who's composed, unreadable, and still, well, that's the man now that becomes mysterious, interesting, and unpredictable. This is when you spike curiosity in her mind, and she starts thinking, what's going on in his head? And now she's trying to figure you out. So what happens is, the moment you do smile, what happens is she lights up. Why? Because she feels she's earned it. And that's in that small moment, well, it triggers her dopamine system. Now she's hooked on you. Number 6, leaving without explaining yourself. This one is really slept on. And by this I mean most men don't realize that when they leave an interaction, they over-explain. They apologize or they seek approval. But the man who leaves calmly without justifying anything, he becomes a mystery loop in her mind. This is something called the Zeigarnik effect. You're probably wondering, what is this Zeigarnik effect? Well, it's a psychological phenomenon, which means it's where people tend to remember unfinished or interrupted tasks better than completed tasks. This means the brain craves to know what's next. The brain craves to complete the open loops. Therefore, when you leave without closure, her mind keeps replaying the image of you over and over. She can't help it. It's like you're locked in her mind. And that's how you become the man she can't stop thinking about. Not because of what you said, but because of what you didn't say. You don't need lines, you don't need to prove yourself, and you don't need to be alpha. You just need to show up with quiet, grounded energy that says, I'm already enough. Now that's the man she wants. That's the man she trusts. That's the man she chooses again and again. You see, these 6 quiet behaviors, well, they bypass her logic and speak directly into her nervous system. And once you learn to embody them, she doesn't just notice you, she feels you. That's right, she feels you. And you know how women are all into their feelings, right? And that, my friend, is a total game changer. Listen, if you want to stop guessing what works and start actually becoming magnetic to women, if you want to walk into a room and have women feel your presence before you even speak, then I invite you to book a private strategy call with myself. On a strategy call, we'll dig into what's been blocking your masculine presence, and I'll guide you into creating real, lasting attraction, the kind that doesn't require games or over effort. All you have to do is click the link below in the description and take that first step towards the man you were always meant to become. You're not broken and you don't need to be louder. You just need to remember how to lead with your presence. So just click the link below and book a strategy call. And let's rebuild your masculine frame together. Remember, you are the prize. I'd like to say thank you for supporting my channel, and if this video landed for you, then drop a comment down below and tell me which part spoke to your soul. I read every one of my comments and I respond because I'm here for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with another brother who might need to hear this message. I'm Stefania Puleo, your female advocate from the Gentleman's Square, where real men don't guess, they lead. Bye for now.